The next day, on July 11th, 2015, Emmanuel and I was due to go before Administrator Scott M. Bernstein for a probable cause hearing. Right here, this is the beginning of the bond hearing, and if you notice, E and I are the only ones that remain sitting down. And it's just a testament to how programmed the entire public is that they just easily give their consent. They don't even think twice about it. All they know is this is what I have to do to get out of this situation. And I want you to pay attention to how nonchalant Mr. Scott M. Bernstein is about the lives of the litigants, people that go before him, how nonchalant he is about it, how he just, it's a game to him. It's a TV show. So that's what I want to say about that.
And now I love my divorces and my child custody cases.
Yeah, I read a few of them.
They are fun. It's like being on the Jerry Springer show every day.
I don't think I could ever do dependency. That's hard. That's sad.
I did it for several years.
Your Honor?
Delinquency is my favorite. Yes.
Your Honor, you on
No, I'm
you on
saying
record.
on the mic. The mic is on over here.
Oh,
Got it. Thank you.
hi, corrections. Can you have them all stand and raise their hands so they can be sworn in, please? Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Please make sure all cell phones are turned off. No talking in the court. When you see your family members or friends step in front of the podium, please do not discuss it.
Stand up, stand up, stand up. Stand up, guys. Y'all have to stand up.
I still have to swear. Okay. Good afternoon. Do you swear in the firm testimonies you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? State I do.
La verdad, solamente la verdad y nada más que la verdad, digan I do.
Thank you. Please be seated. Sir, interpreter, raise your right hand and be sworn in, please. Do you swear in the firm testimonies English to Spanish to the best of your ability? If so, state I do.
I do. Howard Grimes, official court interpreter.
Thank you. If I can have the state and the PD, please announce your presence, please.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Jesse Sherman for the state.
Erica Zuluaga for the state.
Auden Page, Assistant Public Defender.
And we're ready to proceed.
The next case is
Puedes retirarte. Buena suerte.
Jean-Elie Charlemagne.
No hay de qué. Quítate los audífonos ya.
Are you Mr. Charlemagne?
Good morning, Mr. Bernstein. I'm here in special appearance. Please be patient. I've been had guns to my face since yesterday when I was arrested, and I'm here to address the matter of police case number 201500023874, jail number 1517787. And I demand to be released on my own recognizance immediately so I can deal with this matter at the arraignment. There is, again, no corpus delicti. This is about the second time I've been here. I'm being harassed, and my rights were violated. I strongly recommend that you read the A form detailed. And I don't expect to be intimidated, harassed, or told to be quiet because I'm addressing the matter. Again, I've had guns drawn on me yesterday by multiple cops for no reason. Because I was attempting to videotape the harassment. The camera was in my bag. Same goes for my brother that's coming up next. Immediately. I got personal family things
Sir,
I need to
let me
attend
finish
to.
reading the paperwork,
I know.
okay?
You got it.
I do have questions.
What?
Yeah, I refused it. No, they were asking if I refused the PD.
You refused the public defender.
Public defender.
Yes, I was. That's right. I was here a few weeks ago, under another case for my brother. That case got dismissed. That case got dismissed. I did not sign anything for Autumn Page to represent me.
I thought it was pretty comical, even at the time when I said that, and Miss Page started on. I thought it was pretty comical because obviously these people are so not used to people standing up for their rights. What was it, Solinsky, that said that poor people make people poor so that because they don't fight back? And when you see typically these people at bond hearings, they're typically poor people. They're not gonna fight back. All they want is to go home. Make this stop. Whatever this is, they want it to stop so they can go home. And their scheme is working to a T. And I will never, never, never capitulate, especially if I've never done anything wrong or if I haven't done anything wrong. So that's what happened at this moment.
Sir, I understand your position.
Right here, I earlier when I was sitting waiting to go into that room to speak with the Administrator Bernstein, I had asked one of the officers for the name of the public defender, and they had told me, and I wrote it down. So I was literally the whole time I was trying to close the door and making sure that Mr. Bernstein had to only deal with me. That's why I was saying stuff like I wanted a trial by jury. That's why I was saying things to the effect that I didn't want Autumn Page to speak on my behalf. Because typically the experience is public defenders don't really fight for you. They are literally overloaded with cases. The best scenario that you might get is them telling you to take a plea, for the most part. Take a plea. Now, I'm never going to take a plea. I don't live the lifestyle that merits me being in front of a judge in that capacity. So, and also, the gentleman in the red shirt that you see here, he's the court clerk, and his job is to file paperwork. He happened to have been there on May 23rd, 2015, when I went for E's case in front of Mary Jo Francis. And he was telling me to be quiet, and I asked him if he had a claim in the matter, and I told him to just basically be quiet and shuffle your paperwork. And he's mad. So now he's speaking with Bernstein while he should be behind the desk. And Bernstein, his attention is totally devoted to this guy so that he can get the intel to stick it to my brother and I for having beat the other charge. This is not how it's supposed to work. In this court, in the 11th Judicial Circuit, needs to be held accountable. These are rogue judges. They don't follow the Constitution. They don't care. I shouldn't blanket them as all the judges, but the ones that I've come across are horrible. They are horrible. So that's what happened at that time.
But if you would like help from me, I am here to help you.
No, it's okay. I know your services are not free. I can't afford them, and I'd rather just speak for myself.
Okay. We charge $100.
I'm appointing the public defender over his objection today. You can take that
And
up.
I object to that.
I note it. I said it was over your objection, and you can take that up in front of your division judge. This is an unusual case.
Your Honor, I do not believe there's probable cause for the charges of the fleeing and eluding. If you read the
I also demand a 12-man jury. If this and it's malicious prosecution.
Sir, we're trying very hard to get through your case, and the public defender is in the middle of arguing why you should go free today, and you interrupted her. Okay? So let me hear from the lawyer to see why she thinks you should go free today.
Okay, Your Honor, fleeing and eluding refers to a vehicle. Here we have bicycles. I do not think that arises, I do not believe there's probable cause for fleeing and eluding. Them riding away in a bicycle.
This whole case is premised on the
not-
fact that the state says they were using bicycles as vehicles.
No, as motor vehicles, which I don't even know
Okay,
how
as motor
that's physically
vehicles.
possible. But it doesn't say that the bike has a motor on it.
Maybe they're alleging that his legs were a motor.
Are you serious?
And
I don't know.
And, and because
Well, I don't have a.
Let
Where
the
is the
lawyer
officer here?
Let the lawyer do her
But
job.
I didn't represent anybody. No, I'm here to represent. I'm here under stress and duress. I didn't want to be here.
I have no problem ordering a psych eval, and we're setting this for tomorrow if we need to. If you're not able to
Are you
keep
sure-
yourself under control, sir, I have no problem doing that. We are trying to deal with your case and actually help you today, but you are interfering with that process.
Right here, Mr. Bernstein is acting as if he is stressed, as though I am not under control. Like he's the victim. He's being tortured right now. He's really trying to help me. Autumn Page, who I didn't give any authorization to speak on my behalf, is speaking on my behalf over, like he said, over my objections. He's the one that appointed her because he wants to deal with Autumn Page. Autumn Page is going to roll over and capitulate whenever he wants her to, whereas I won't. He gets to make sure that his name is clean. He gets to make sure that he can live in a nice area of town. Nobody can mess with his name. Nobody can mess with his reputation. On the other hand, they can just mess with you and I, and whatever they do, you have to deal with it, live with it, as if it's okay, as if they're some type of lord or king, queen. So, yes, it's very perplexing, and honestly, it really makes me mad, to say the least. It really, really upsets me every time I think about this. He's acting as if he's the victim.
Now, let me hear from the state on the fleeing and eluding issue.
Judge, I've gone through the statute. There's nothing in the statute that requires it to be a motor vehicle that we're talking about here. Let me back that up. If you're using a bicycle on the road, all traffic laws apply to you.
So the
state of
fact that he
Florida.
went through an intersection with a solid red light means that he should have been ticketed with an infraction. I agree with you about your argument.
Correct. The part that rises to the level of fleeing and eluding is when the officers made contact with these individuals while they were in motion, lights, sirens on, and they ordered them to stop. And when they flagrantly disobeyed that order, told the officers they had no authority to detain them or stop them, that's when we cross that threshold. Your
Can the
Honor, and we
defense
interfere.
argue that this defendant didn't have to stop when the officer said, pull over? I don't think the defense can make that argument. That means that there is probable cause for the fleeing and eluding, and I agree with the state, that doesn't require a motor vehicle. Although the traffic infraction, which isn't charged, but if there is one, could be questionable.
Well, you can probably get away with that. They didn't charge it. It's a side.
Right, it's an academic issue.
Right.
But I believe that there is probable cause for the fleeing and eluding,